Welcome to this video about multisensory strategies. What is multisensory learning? Pupils with SEN, like all pupils, will prefer some types of learning experiences over others. This is especially the case for pupils who are neurodiverse. Multisensory learning involves use of all learning pathways in the brain, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, simultaneously or sequentially. Why do we use multisensory approaches in teaching? Multisensory learning has been described as learning by the simultaneous use of the eyes, ears, speech organs, fingers, and muscles. If a pupil can engage all their senses as they learn, making learning more of a holistic, whole-brain exercise, then the content becomes more memorable, and it is more likely that new knowledge will transfer to longer-term memory. If we revisit any new learning in a variety of ways and use all of our senses, and we reinforce and overlearn the new material, we are much more likely to be able to recall the new knowledge automatically from our long-term memory. That new learning pathway has been set securely. Visual methods. To make learning more of a visual experience, to stimulate visual pathways, consider some of the following methods. Encourage pupils to add colour to content through the use of highlighters to underline and by using coloured pencils and pens to annotate. Experiment with colour coding and linking types of information with a certain colour. Encourage pupils to draw pictures to illustrate new facts and concepts, as they may have a picture in their head that works for them. Create colourful displays like collages, using pictures and text to build a strong visual image. Encourage pupils to create diagrams and flowcharts of how facts and concepts relate to each other. For example, create a cartoon-like storyboard to recall the plot, storyline, and timeline. Supplement topics with the use of video to help make content more memorable and generate a strong visual memory. And consider using a practical demonstration wherever possible so that a pupil can see something with their own eyes. Auditory methods. To stimulate auditory pathways, to encourage learning through listening and talking, consider some of the following methods. Pupils can make up rhymes or raps about their work. For example, to help with number bonds to 10, use 8 and 2 on my shoe and 7 and 3 having a cup of tea. Listening to audiobooks can be a very effective way for some pupils to engage with a story. Some pupils will embed new learning more securely if they repeat out loud new facts or even sub-vocalize under their breath. Use technology that allows text to be spoken aloud to add sound. Sometimes pupils can verbally record their notes and play them back. Hearing their own voice can be very effective. Encourage periods of collaboration where pupils can talk through key lesson elements with their peers, helping each other to process and secure up new concepts. And mnemonics can work well to help remember information. For example, remembering how to spell said through the mnemonic space aliens in danger, or the planet's order from the sun through my very enthusiastic mother just served us noodles, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Kinesthetic methods. To make learning a more kinesthetic experience, to encourage learning with and through movement, consider some of the following methods. Sometimes pupils engage and learn best when doing things practically. This includes, for example, carrying out experiments and using models. Try to use some movement within the classroom. For example, can pupils walk around the classroom to find key information? Or they might work at different tables for different activities. Use tactile and manipulative objects to demonstrate and learn about new concepts. For example, pupils can work with physical puzzles, rods or blocks to support maths concepts, and wooden or magnetic letters to develop reading and spelling. You can also try writing key facts to learn on coloured cards, maybe attached on a key ring so that pupils can hold them in their hands. Incorporate drama and movement activities into lessons where possible, including role play and dance. Start or break up lesson segments with energizer or recharging activities. This is sometimes known as brain gym. And if possible and appropriate, occasionally move out of the classroom for field work, outdoor projects, and scavenger hunts. This is the end of this video. You can view more videos on this channel in the bite-sized series, including other bite-sized high-quality teaching videos.